Hi Libra, welcome into a general next 48-hour tarot reading for you. Let's jump into some animal oracles and see what the next 2 days and surrounding it are going to look like for us. To do some beginning shuffling. For Libra, I feel a satisfaction coming to be more than ever, more than recently I'm getting specifically. There is a sparkling way about your energy, about how you're presenting yourself to the world, and also in regards to what you're accomplishing, what you're producing and developing and applying yourself towards in the next 48. Also we have for Libra, flopping out the dog card. I love this for us because it feels like you are thinking about your connection to the world. You may as well be thinking about companionship or a connection within your world of importance for you. For some, you're thinking about a lack there of a romantic connection, or maybe even a lack there of friendship within your world, or just not feeling enough of which that you now feel more than ever, or more so ready to welcome back into your world. But I feel there is, with the dog card being the first out, a true energy and a sense of loyalty about you. And I don't feel this is new for you, but it's feeling different. You're sensing and seeing evidence in certain ways in the next 48 of your loyalty even from the past. And when it comes to current day efforts, paying off for you in a lot of beneficial ways. You're feeling very peaceful and more secure. Your health is on the rise, and this is helping you conquer, overcome easily, assess strategically and efficiently, but it's also giving you more of what I feel is a clear mindset. It's this feeling of you looking at certain items and numbers, synchronicities in the next 48 very, very purposely. So it's going to be a connected, very spiritual next 48 for you. But I also, as I'm being drawn to these two little aspects of the card on either side, there's a glow about you. There's, again, a sparkling way about your energy. They're saying you are this peaceful, sparkling light in this world that people are feeling drawn to, gravitated towards, that are inspired by. You're a reminder that as a Libra, the passion typically will be brought to the table, but depending on how I'm feeling throughout this individual day, this individual week, depending on even what I'm strategically applying myself towards adapting to, that passion will come through differently. And in this next 48, it is peaceful as can be. And there's a sense of confidence about you as well. I want to pull one more for each side. The equality card, seahorse, or I should say the seahorse card, talking about equality. There's a feeling of you wanting people to get along, wanting things to smooth out, happen more, a lot easier strategically. I feel you're thinking about a lack there of, shifting energies, or a lack there of people getting along or working well together from your recent past. I know for me, it's going to be my job, my weekend serving job, but I do sense that you are somebody who does pretty nicely and easily work well with others. But I do sense that you should look up the spiritual meaning of a seahorse. There's at least something, if not the full meaning, there for you. The waves of your Libran path are taking a highlight because I feel things naturally haven't been super simplistic or easy. And it's feeling like things are happening a lot easier for you. You have control over how your days proceed, at least for the most part. You know, say you have to go to work, you have to, take care of this errand, or you have to, take care of your family for some, or whatever the case may be. There are obligations and responsibilities naturally within your life, but there's a sense of you having the ability to structure your days partially, if not fully, and then proceed from there and watch that work out well for you, knowing that you will feel things intuitively, very accurately, more than ever, as I do sense there is an enhancement, a strengthening of your intuition. So when you're feeling things deeply, accurately, on point, For example, tying back to what we were saying when it comes to when to get things done, how to structure your day, when to delay this and that of importance, then great, follow what you're feeling. And this may even be followed by right after a spiritual message of some sort. We may even confirm that you're feeling that accurately. But this also goes into play when it comes to changes you wish to see within a situation or two, within your world as a whole, knowing that things can't stay exactly the same if you wish to see different results. But the cycles card, all right, I feel you're thinking about new beginnings with these bunny rabbits surrounding her. And I love the fact that we have one specifically being the oddball out, is what I'm hearing, at the top of her head, because I feel there is one specific new beginning that is on your mind quite consistently. Don't allow that to add heaviness to your current day reality and even push you to add pressure and heaviness, even demand onto what seems to be a beginning that's going to come to be in one way, shape, or form in the future when it's destinedly meant to happen. But they're saying there is a true purposefulness wrapped up into stemming from the fact that you are thinking about this quite often. It feels, at least for the most part, if not every single time and every single moment that you're thinking about it, focusing on it, it's a spirit guide of yours saying this is needing to be believed in, thought about, maybe even explore the options in regards to it. But I don't feel you're fully ready for it, whether you think so or not, because it may be in regards to you needing to get back into the best shape of your life for this new relationship. You know that helps. Maybe you need to work on your energy for some, or your outlook on life. Maybe you need to clean up your life otherwise. But I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, for some, your habits are coming into play, given we do have the cycles card, needing to, with the number 717, 717 being relevant for you. We need to work on the cycles that you keep repeating, or maybe you're seeing outside of you continuously repeat, where I sense there's at least part of why that keeps coming to be, if not fully, that you can control, all right? So I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 48, you're seeing a focus come to be on where your control lies, where it doesn't, and where you need to make adjustments, when it comes to where your control does lie. But I'm being drawn to a star card on my wall. It's a tapestry. And I feel as if you are shining like a star in your own ways. You're seeing spirit say very clearly in different ways, different forms coming through in that regard about your dreams, your goals, your wishes. And that rabbit on top of her head is one of the major ones that they're speaking upon and pushing you to, again, think about. But there are other new beginnings, even within continuing situations that Spirit wants you to be ready for. And there's also a focus on when you close your eyes, if you look at her there, in what you are hiding from the world. A bit of a secrecy kind of energy coming through. If you look at her with her arm covering her face. And specifically, I'm getting that you're with the hair over one of the eyes and the arm over her mouth. There's you hiding somewhat of, if not just selectively, what you have seen, observed, maybe heard, as the hair is over her ears as well, but then also being more selective as to what you share, all right? I don't feel it's going to be beneficial. I feel this intuitively to share this or that, to bring this to light. It's almost as if in different areas of your life, you're doing a better job at holding back and whatnot, to allow for things to proceed and develop as they're meant to. Because I don't feel that I'm meant to, and I maybe learned this for winding back for some, that this controlled, hands-on approach, spoken, bringing to light approach is going to be the right choice. You know what I mean? Sometimes not getting involved is smart. But the stability card, I feel there is a focus on the stability that you do deserve and are destined for in different forms, including finances. but as far as your day-to-day routines and other levels of abundance, let's say, all right, the stability within a connection that you desire, whether you have that connection now or it's more so in the future. But I do feel you are moving like a sea turtle. Again, you're peaceful. It's like, I'm not rushing. I know that things are going to get done when they're meant to, and that is that. I'm being drawn to the word witch. I don't know why. I feel you are doing a better job with the I don't know why coming out of not overly stressing or focusing on the whys, the unknown, the mysteries, being trusted more so. I have bothered myself in regards to a blank that wasn't filled in, a lack of understanding, clarity, information rewinding back, and then it came in when it was meant to, and I looked back and realized, well, I didn't need to stress it. And so now you're utilizing that, whether you realize it or not, by just simply trusting in the mystery more and divine timing along your path. But again, witch. I feel some of which may consider themselves a witch. There may be someone you may think or consider one in your life. There's witchy vibes. I do sense that there's a focus on holidays as well, or one in particular. I don't know why I'm hearing I put a spell on you. And there may as well be a focus, as I'm hearing, getting the message of double, double toil and trouble. There may be a focus on a couple people, whether it's you and someone else or two people outside of you, whether you're wrapped up with them throughout this 2-day period or not, who are trouble to an extent, if not fully, when they are together. But I'm being drawn to an and symbol. You know what I mean? The and symbol that you would type, and I feel, or draw, I feel there's symbols like that coming through, but I'm also getting the message of this being a time period where one message comes through and the next one's to add on to it. One occurrence happens and there's another one to add on to it. Things connecting in that sense and building upon each other. One accomplishment happens and the next builds upon it. I'm getting, for me specifically, part of which is I'm going to be doing readings naturally, as I always do. And at least some of them are going to build upon each other, a better understanding for me and others, as they do somewhat connect at times. Wow, that was all Oracle. The Hermit card in the upright, I know it came out in reverse, but you're thinking about less alone time from the past and for the future, but you will be spending quality time in the next 48 to yourself. Even, I want to say, in the midst of working with others, surrounded by people, you name it. I walk my own path and I do it in my own way. I'm an individual, very 9 of Pentacles energy. I'm lighting the way more than ever as I am expressing my light differently because I'm feeling different. I am different. Who wants to be the same as they were in the past? That is not healthy. And Spirit's saying that's boring. There may be a focus on, for some, where you're feeling your life is a little bit boring. Okay, so be it. Life isn't meant to be super exciting 24/7. That would be ultra exhausting. But the Queen of Wands, I'm hearing we're turning this in the upright so you can feel more passionate about life. You can feel like more of a badass. You can feel more in charge of your path moving forward and how your world evolves. The black cat is being pointed out. There's something about cats. I saw an image of a creepy cat hiding in the bathroom this morning when I was exiting the shower. Yeah, like a vision, basically, that happens to me often. But something like that might happen for you. You're going to see cats on social media for some. It may be part of your physical reality somehow. And don't be surprised if that pops up in different forms, different ways. Cats do represent independence and resilience, bouncing back. Think about cats with 9 lives, how they can jump from up high and land on all 4 feet like a strong master. There's something about that for you. Let's pull a couple more. The Empress in reverse. Look at that. Because you're feeling, again, this huge focus coming to be on what you don't have, what you will have, and what you want is taking a highlight. Why do I feel my wants changing? because you've been changing, because you're still developing as a soul. It feels like you're thinking about, for those watching this close to the posting, how will this year wrap up? What does 2025 look like? You don't need to know it all, but you may be intrigued and pondering upon this, maybe watching readings in regards to that, maybe even pulling your own cards or reaching out in one, if not multiple ways, to your guides. I do sense that somebody's gaining a new spiritual guide in the next 48, given it is a spiritual time for you. And if you're like myself, I don't know how much bigger my team of guides could get. It's just feeling like every month or so, I'm gaining a new guide. Anyways, let's keep pulling. Where you live is significant. The King of Cups. I feel you're somebody who does pick up on emotions of others, whether you think you're an empath or not, but you're emotionally advanced and mature in that sense. And I do sense that you are pouring into your own cup in the next 48 while getting things done again like a master. This is going to be a very important next 48 period for you, where as you change, you are initiating change within your world, but outside of your control, your life, your world, your path is developing and changing for the better. Embrace it. All right? So this was truly helpful. I'm sending you a ton of love and light. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is in the description box below. You just have to shoot me a quick email and I'll get that started for you. I'll see you in the next one.